I've been kind of staying around 35% chance of rain. Man, there's always planes flying over my house. Anyways, so I was gonna take this chance, this moment that I have to be able to actually go outside into the garage for a little bit and take the Ruckus out and do a few maintenance things that I wanted to do on the bike. So let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. Okay, so yesterday, or the day before yesterday, when I was actually able to go outside, I did an inspection on the bike after I got home because I wasn't going as fast as I normally do on the Ruckus. And what I discovered is, I already put the nut on here, but the nut came off. As terrible as that is, and then this slid back, so I wasn't getting full wide open throttle whenever I was riding the Ruckus. So that needs to be fixed. I also noticed that underneath here that has been pooling some radiator fluid, which is bad. I must have, when I was putting the radiator lines through here, kind of nicked a line perhaps, and fluid was coming out. At the same time, I'm going to take a look at this super flappy exhaust. I loosened this on here and took it off so that I could put it off the tire, but now it must have lost some tension on that nut, and I want to make sure that the exhaust bolts are still on there. Also, thanks to Poked by Toast, I have this belt right here. It has less than 500 miles on it. The belt on here has probably over, I don't know, thousands of miles on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace that belt, and then at the same time go inside and check the CVT and make sure everything's cleaned out. I mean, why not? I mean, it should be the part of your regular maintenance. And then if I get a chance, I'm gonna replace the plug with the direct coil that I used to have, and then check some air in the tires. So I'll do the easy thing first, and I'll take off the CVT with this handy kit that I got from Joe. Okay, so the old belt doesn't look that bad. There's a little fraying around the edges, so it can't hurt to replace it. There's my clutch. Everything seems to be good. I'm gonna go ahead and clear. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little sanding on the edge. Get rid of that glaze, which is always good. Put the new belt in. And by the way, survey says the stock, it's backwards. The stock belt is the best, from what everyone tells me. Oh, can't put that on yet. So I'm gonna look in the CVT. Everything seems to be in order. It's not even really that dirty. We'll go ahead and just put it back together. And then I can feel on here that there's no edge forming yet from the belt riding on it. So that's good. And just in case you're wondering, yes, I have edged out the rubber grommet that was the rubber ring that was in here before. I know Poked by Toast said he was going to try that. Sand the inside of the clutch bell a little bit. Get some of that tacked back. That's good. So, if you're a tuner, you probably want to open your CVT once a week and clean it out, check it out, make sure everything is running, looks good. If you're not a tuner, at least check it every so many months to make sure it's good, because a lot of people will complain saying that they're losing speed. Well, this is most of the time where they're losing that speed. If you're wondering, I don't have the kickstart in here because I don't have anything to put that little C-clamp back in here again. Okay, the rain is coming back, or it's starting to sprinkle, so I'm gonna pull it back into the garage. At least I got that part done. So bring it in. So now we're going to put this set screw back in for the throttle cable. I can't believe this came off. This whole time I'm like, I feel like I'm losing speed. Great, my tune is I'm getting out of tune. I'm getting out of tune. I need to check my this. I need to check my that. And it's just, this is what it was the whole time. All right, so let's check it. Okay, it's good. All right, we'll recheck it. Such simple things that you have to go through just to check to make sure everything stays in tune. I mean, keep in mind, you're the person doing all the adjustments on here, so sometimes you don't tighten things all the way. If anyone's ever watched any of my videos, sometimes you forget to put stuff on, you don't put Loctite, whatever. So I'll also check the oil, and I'll fix that radiator line next time, because I looked around in the garage and I don't have any extra hose to go across. I'm going to do the radiator line bypass on the carburetor, so I'm not bringing any heat in there from the carburetor. So yeah, it is 49cc. It is a small motor. It is a reliable motor, but since I'm tuning it and I'm pushing it a little bit further past the limits than it was originally designed for. When these people built them in mind, they weren't really made to go 50 miles per hour. So eventually those stock components are going to wear out, or things will shake, especially if you have a 12-inch stretch and you don't use the stock mounting points where the vibrations are dampened by the grommet inside the stock motor mount position. Stuff's gonna shake. So the tip of the day is to make sure that you at least look over your bike and check your fluids at least once a week. At least once a week. If not, every time you go out, just kind of give it a glance. It's not going to hurt you. Air pressure is also important, especially if you're looking for speed, because I've been in plenty of situations. The first time I got this Honda Ruckus and I was telling everybody I can't go past 38 miles per hour, they're like, check your air pressure. I checked my air pressure and it was at like 14 psi, and I ended up filling it up and then automatically getting into the 40s. So yeah, this is kind of a filler video because I can't really ride around, because if you can't tell, I'm already getting wet from all the sprinklies. But yeah, don't fret, don't feel down. We'll eventually get to ride again. I apologize for the lack of videos, but you know, gotta take care of things. But anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.